And look at this outplay here, I remember that. Look at this nice sidestep on that tackle by that Snorlax, and then I use the Aurora Veil, I get the damage reduction, and we just basic attack them, constantly freezing them, dazzling gleam on top of that, and they just evaporate, man. Beautiful. Mental. Watch this. Mental, look at him. Look at him. Boom! Kamehameha! Right into the Dreadnought's face, steals it away. And this is not it. Guys, this late game was mental. Yo, you're watching Shurkou, we're back with some more Pokémon Unite, and in this video we will be checking out Alolan Ninetales. Now, I've already shown you a Burst Mage build for this Pokémon in one of my previous videos, but I also told you that that build was more suited for lower rank, where you really want to 1v9 carry your teammates. This one that I'm going to be showing you in this video is going to be the best Ninetales build in the game. But before we get into it, take a look at this synergy between me and the random teammate Squirtle that we just got here in this game. It was so satisfying to have this kind of early game start with, again, just a random teammate. We used our knockbacks perfectly together and we're already absolutely killing the early game, man. We're completely dominating already, and that is always so satisfying and so much fun to see. But yeah, this gameplay was amazing in general. You will see lots of very good mechanical outplays, but you will also see some macro mistakes that I made, which of course I will explain everything to you, so hopefully you will learn from it. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the topic. Well, actually, before we get back into the topic, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any more Pokemon Unite content on this channel, because we're pumping out a lot of it. But yeah, again, back to the topic, right? I'm going to be showing you the best Ninetales build. The other one, again, was very Burst Mage focused. You have that long range, you have the Avalanche, the Blizzard, and you just burst people from long range. You catch them out, especially in lower ranks. People will overextend. You will be able to one-shot them with that build. But the higher rank you reach, you will notice that that build is very volatile. This build that I'm showing you here is much better. Again, look at this synergy once again, guys. We're absolutely killing it, man. And now this little rabbit is, of course, able to kill my little Squirtle, but I'm able to eject over the wall and finish him up. But again, this build that I'm about to show you, perma freeze, lots of utility, dazzling gleam with that Aurora Veil. You will just be constantly chugging out those stuns with dazzling gleam, constantly chugging out those boosted, those charged attacks with the Aurora Veil, which of course converts every single basic attack of yours into a charged attack, which will constantly apply these little freeze stacks from your passive. And as you can see right there, just the Charmeleon can't move at all. We're just easily able to kill it. And look at this outplay here, I remember that. Look at this nice sidestep on that tackle by that Snorlax, and then I use the Aurora Veil, I get the damage reduction, and we just basic attack them, constantly freezing them, dazzling gleam on top of that, and they just evaporate, man. Beautiful. But yeah, as I'm saying, this is what this build is all about. That's why we also just have the Muscle Band and 2 tank items, Focus Band and Body Barrier, because you don't need any Wise Glasses, you don't need any choice specs with this build. You just want to freeze the enemies as often as possible, so you want the attack speed and from the Muscle Band, and that is already enough, man. And you will actually still do a very large amount of damage with this build if you position well with the Aurora Veil, because these charge attacks really hit like a truck. But again, I'm still trying to explain why I showed you the other build first, because the other build, you won't be able to one-shot anybody with this build if your team doesn't play well, which in lower rank just won't happen, right? In lower rank, you really want to 1v9 as much as possible. And the other build, much better at that, because again, with this build, you kind of rely on your team to follow up. But as soon as you hit a higher rank, where your teammates are actually good, you will be able to support them super well with this build, and you will make the difference. Like, you will be able to indirectly carry, because in low rank this style doesn't work, but in higher rank there's literally players who, they don't aim to be rank 1, they aim to be top 10. They support the rank 1 players, you know? they pick those support Pokemon and or in other MOBAs, support heroes, support champions that really just enable somebody's carrying, you know, that it's called the enabling playstyle. And I'm telling you guys, check it out in League of Legends and stuff. There's people who reach a very high rank, for example, by playing supportive junglers that really just, as soon as they see, okay, I have that really great mid laner, you know, that esport player, bam, I will just constantly camp his lane, he will carry me. And they can reach an 80% win rate with that playstyle. So this is something that you have to really think about when you're playing Alolan Ninetales with this build. And again, I really recommend you to swap over to this build as soon as you reach a rank where you're not constantly the best in your team, you know? Guys, you know when you start these games, man, you're in bronze and you're just 1v9, you know? You exactly know, okay, man, I'm always the best player in this game. When am I gonna get challenged? When am I gonna reach a rank where, you know, people are gonna be as good as me? And as soon as you reach that rank, whichever it be, it might be Master for you if you're very good, it might be Ultra, it might be Expert, whatever, just pay attention to that. As soon as that happens, you know, as soon as you're like, okay, sometimes I'm getting carried now, switch over to this Alolan Ninetales build and you will be golden. I'm telling you, this build, I mean, Alolan Ninetales is a very high tier Pokemon. Many people say it's a high A tier or even an S tier Pokemon, and that is this build that they're using. This is genuinely the best build. This is what they use in esports. This is what they use in high rank master games. And yeah, as you can see, I'm even able to still like just dish out a ton of damage, right? And as you can see, we have some crazy mechanics this game. Just like I promised you at the start, we sidestep all of these abilities of this Cramorant. At the end, I can't sidestep those, but I am tanky enough to not die to them. We backport instantly. Now, what were those macro mistakes that I've been talking about? Well, you could argue it's not actually mistakes, but I'm sure I could have done better in the macro department, because as you noticed, we laned top. I really like laning top with the Ninetales. You can really crush the lane and then pull over because it's really strong in the early game, and then you can go bot for that Dreadnought fight you pull your strength to the bottom lane and you really make a difference right there and win the Dreadnought fight. And you're looking good. You're also really good at roaming in general, so you can even roam between those times when there's no Dreadnought up with those stuns that you have. But I just couldn't find a good opportunity to go to Dreadnought. Either I was sleeping, I was brain dead, you know, I was having the good old brain damage, you know what I mean? So I was just sitting top and not paying attention to Dreadnought. But I'm pretty sure for the first Dreadnought in this game, it was just the two enemies were still top, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here because I'm basically 1v2, right? And my team has the 4v3 advantage. Unfortunately, they lost these fights anyway in the 4v3, but yeah, am I gonna die? I die in the end, man. I'm not able to dodge that. Let's see if he's gonna get this. Oh, I remember this one, I think. No, he just evaporates. I think we lose this. No, I remember this one. Watch this. Mental. Watch this. Mental, look at him. Look at him! Boom! Kamehameha! Right into the Dreadnought's face, steals it away. And this is not it. Guys, this late game was mental. I was so excited. This game is so fun, man, when the late game is super close. Just keep watching. This is absolutely insane. I've already told you everything that you need to know about this build. So let's just enjoy the gameplay, because look at this, man. This Lucario is a legend, guys. Legend. I was trying to steal the Zapdos with the Unite move, but man, he just gets it. And we will win the game only because of that Lucario. He got the Dreadnought, the last one, and he gets the Zapdos as well. Mental hard carrying. I end up dying in the end, but my team is scoring so many points right there. The rabbit gets the kill onto me, but he loses the battle. He wins the battle, but he loses the war. But yeah, they end up surrendering because it's a landslide victory. That was so exciting, guys. He carried so hard. But again, I feel like I really showcased well just how you have to position and stuff. Also, something really important that I haven't mentioned yet, I'm sorry. It's a little bit of a bonus for the people who keep watching until the end. Also, look at this, guys. Look, just take a look at this. Look at the drip report as well, man. Guys, look at him. Of course, what can you see here? He's playing Lucario, which is a weep Pokemon, let's be real, and he created a little bit of a waifu, you know? Has the cute little blue hair. You only see that in anime. It's never cute in real life. You could check Twitter if you want. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, crazy man, crazy drip report, man. He's killing it not only on the gameplay, but also on the in-game drip. Trainer, super cute. But yeah, what I else wanted to show is the damage numbers, okay? You will see they're pretty crazy. As you can see, master rank gameplay. Plus 10 points, not too bad. Usually I get like plus 7, plus 8, but plus 10 is I'm pretty happy with that. But take a look at my damage is cracked out. My damage is cracked out. Again, I'm a supportive character. I did most damage in the entire game. That is absolutely cracked out. That's exactly what I'm telling you though. This is very supportive. You're all about freezing, but if you have a good game, if you get ahead early game, if you get those levels in the late game, if you're not behind, which you usually are with these supportive characters, you can do this easily, and you can still do a ton of damage. But again, you still rely on your teammates following up. But look at this Lucario damage. My man did 7%, 19,000 only, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he solo carried the game with these 2 steals. Absolute legend. But again, the only thing that I forgot telling you guys, Aurora Veil gives you and your teammates damage reduction. If you read the skill, you know that it does that, but that's really important. You want to get good at that positioning to help your team take reduced damage, and it really can swing those, especially that first Dreadnought fight. Super, super key ability. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this best Alolan Ninetales build. Let me know if you guys have any other builds that you think are better for this Pokemon. If you don't have anything else to say, just leave an algorithmic comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!